Welcome to the Sustainable CT Actions and Impact Preview for my birthday month. That's right, September 2025. Brought to you in part by our good friends, the Hampshire Foundation. The Hampshire Foundation funds partners who are finding pathways to rapidly reduce greenhouse gas emissions or to help people build resilience against poverty and climate change, and we are oh so glad they do. Visit them at hampshirefoundation.org. Fare thee well, fellows. We would like to thank all of our fabulous 2025 fellows for their excellent work throughout the summer in supporting municipalities as they advance sustainability across Connecticut. Your passion, dedication, and hard work have made a lasting impact on the communities you work with. We look forward to seeing what you accomplish next. We'd also like to thank all the participating councils of governments for their partnership in hosting Sustainable CT Fellows. The cogs make it all work, and that's a fact. Finally, let's not forget how important the funders are in this equation. The Chelsea Groton Foundation, the Community Foundations of Connecticut, Greater New Britain, Middlesex County, Northwest Connecticut, and the Valley Community Foundation, Connecticut Green Bank, and the Hampshire Foundation. The generous support of these organizations made the 2025 Sustainable CT Fellowship Program possible, so thank you, funders. Want more information about the Sustainable CT Fellowship Program? We've got you covered at where else? sustainablect.org. In Elements this month, the sacred meets the profane in our next Sustainable CT Coffee Hour as we explore saving energy at your house of worship. Join us on Thursday, September 18th at 10 a.m. as the Interreligious Eco Justice Network, Eversource, and United Illuminating discuss energy efficiency programs that will help your house of worship reduce energy usage and costs. Our presenters will be Ricky Rosa from United Illuminating and Alan Lundgren from Eversource. Profane indeed. Remember, you can join Sustainable CT for virtual informal discussions most third Thursdays of each month. We share program updates and resources, explore your questions, and strengthen the network of Sustainable CT champions. Yes, we do. These sessions are free, and you know that free is good and open to all. For your edification, your enlightenment, and your entertainment too, it's The Impact, a Sustainable CT podcast. Joanna Wozniak-Brown joins us to discuss Sustainability and Resiliency Week, the second annual week of events that celebrate work across Connecticut that protects our economy, natural resources, and our communities, taking place from September 28th through October 4th. Joanna serves as the Climate and Infrastructure Policy Development Coordinator at the Connecticut Office of Policy and Management, a role in which she leads the development and implementation of Connecticut's climate and sustainability strategies. She is also a major organizer of Governor Lamont's Sustainability and Resiliency Week initiative, so be sure to listen to get all your S&R ducks in a row for the end of September. This month's episode of The Impact will be available on September 15th at sustainablect.org or wherever you get your podcasts. In the Community Match Fund this month, everybody deserves accessibility in Oxford. That's right, the Youth Conservation Corps is partnering with the Town of Oxford's Conservation Commission to increase accessibility to the Rock House Trail System in Oxford. Come on, everybody. Show them some love. Hey, do you have a great idea for a community project? Well, we want to hear from you. We provide fast, flexible funding to match local crowdfunding efforts dollar for dollar. Our Community Match Fund supports projects that have a free and public benefit, align with our action roadmap, and take place in a sustainable CT registered town. Need inspiration? Take a look at our Match Fund Year in Review, available right there at sustainablect.org, and then write to us, funding at sustainablect.org. Sustainable CT and Actions and Impact, this very newsletter, and me speaking to you right now. It's all made possible in part by the Connecticut Green Bank. The Connecticut Green Bank confronts climate change by increasing and accelerating the flow of capital into markets that energize the green economy, and that's a very good thing. Visit them at ctgreenbank.org. Remember, we can't do what we do without you. We don't have a magical unicorn rainbow money tree, no sir, but you can be a Sustainable CT sponsor. Find out how at sustainablect.org. You'll be glad you did. In conveyances this month, check out the great piece we had in the most recent edition of the Connecticut Conference of Municipalities' flagship publication, Connecticut Town and City. It's all about Sunday, 2025, taking place on September 21st, the autumnal equinox, and about Sustainability and Resiliency Week, too, happening on September 28th through October 4th. Project Drawdown's latest newsletter has some excellent info, including a discussion about what emissions-free building really means. Globally, the building sector is responsible for around 6% of greenhouse gas emissions, and that's not even including the electricity used to run them. When energy use is factored in, that number balloons much higher, yet it's not uncommon to see buildings being advertised as net zero, climate neutral, or even climate positive. This is a great read. The Yale Program on Climate Change Communication, YPCCC, released new maps of Americans' climate attribution beliefs in the Yale Climate Opinion Maps interactive tool, as well as the corresponding Yale Climate Opinion fact sheets. Interesting stuff. Sustainable CT fellow extraordinaire John Henry Burke produced an entertaining bit of video with his friend Nathaniel Hill exploring the Yantic Falls in Norwich. Take a look just for fun. The town of Ridgefield, in partnership with Davis Hill Development and the Connecticut Green Bank, announced the completion and commissioning of a 1,000-plus kilowatt solar carport at Ridgefield High School, a landmark project that reflects the town's long-standing commitment to sustainability, fiscal responsibility, and educational excellence. Very cool. And the Connecticut Green Bank and GoodLeap, a leading finance and technology sustainable home solutions platform, announced a strategic partnership to develop and operate virtual power plants across Connecticut. They'll focus on deploying residential solar systems and battery energy storage to help lower energy costs, improve grid resilience, and advance Connecticut's green energy goals. And the Lower Connecticut River Valley Council of Government, that's RiverCog, is hiring. They're seeking a motivated and detail-oriented office manager to provide support to their team, including the executive director, deputy director, regional planners, and financial administrator. Applications are being accepted until the position is filled. In our chronology section, where time waits for snowman, please do remember to save the date, October 28th. That's when we'll be honoring our 2025 certified towns and a brand new cohort of climate leaders at the Goodspeed Opera House in East Haddam from 4 to 7 p.m. This exceptional venue has hosted over 250 musicals, including over 70 world premieres, and has exported 21 productions to Broadway. And now they have us. That's right. Come and hit the high notes with us. Register early because, you guessed it, space is limited. Your hard work and continuing support are of vital importance to us, so we hope to see you on October 28th. Our 2025 award celebration is generously sponsored by Clean Transportation Communities of Southern Connecticut, bringing together stakeholders in the public and private sectors to deploy alternative and renewable fuels. And by Envest Asset Management. Imagine a world where you can build value with your values. That's Envest Asset Management. And you know that sponsorship opportunities are available for this event. That's right. Join us in working for a better Connecticut, won't you? By sponsoring our 2025 award celebration, you'll be aligned with our reputation as a trusted and valuable support program for municipal leaders and an innovative thought leader in building thriving, sustainable communities. Don't wait. Contact Jessica LeClaire, 860-259-4767. She's waiting by the phone to discuss options and details. The Northeast Recycling Council, that's NERC, is offering a comprehensive introduction to sustainable materials management and recycling practices. Ideal for those new to the field, this course offers the essential building blocks for a deeper understanding of sustainable materials. September 15th, 17th, and 19th, 1 to 3:30 p.m. This is a paid event with nonprofit rates available. Check that out. CT Data Collaborative is hosting a webinar, Racial Profiling in Connecticut, using data to measure and address disparities. Across the state, racial disparities in traffic stops remain a key point of strain between communities and law enforcement. Ken Barone of the Connecticut Racial Profiling Prohibition Project, alongside a panel of law enforcement and community leaders, will explore what it takes to build trust in data. September 16th, 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. And is it a town? Is it a city? Is it a borough? Well, learn about Nutmeg State geographies with a Census Bureau expert. In this webinar, David Craker, Data Dissemination and GIS Specialist with the U.S. Census Bureau, will explain how the Census Bureau categorizes Connecticut's different geographies. He'll also demonstrate how to use data.census.gov, the Bureau's data portal, to access reliable information. September 24, 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. The Alliance wants to talk about communicating DEI effectively in a time of heightened scrutiny. This series supports nonprofits in reframing DEI communications to internal and external stakeholders under heightened scrutiny. Topics covered in this session include understanding the new risks associated with DEI external messaging, best practices for public-facing DEI communication, how to align internal and external messaging around DEI, and strategies for responding effectively if your organization or team is publicly challenged. Wow. September 17th, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Clean Transportation Communities of Southern Connecticut, hey, we know them, is hosting a webinar on how PURA will impact school bus electrification. The Public Utilities Regulatory Authority, that's PURA, recently established a new medium and heavy-duty electric vehicle 5-year program, introducing new incentives and regulations to help accelerate vehicle electrification across Connecticut. This webinar, presented in partnership with the Connecticut Green Bank, will focus on the implications of this decision for school districts as they plan their fleet conversions and the resources available to help them along the way. September 18th, 10 to 11 a.m. It's Sunday, Sunday, Sunday! Come together with communities from across Connecticut as we celebrate the unstoppable rise of clean, renewable energy. Sunday marks a global day of action to uplift the power of solar and wind energy that can power our world without pollution. Speakers, music, art, activities for all ages, exhibitors, and lots of solar info. Free and open to all. Sunday, September 21st, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. at Central Connecticut State University, 1615 Stanley Street, New Britain. And if you haven't heard it yet, check out July's Impact podcast. It's all about Sunday with guests Bill McKibben, Lynn Stoddard, and Davida Foy-Crabtree. Great stuff. And have we mentioned Sustainability and Resilience Week yet? Of course we have. It's coming September 28th through October 4th. Each day will feature virtual, hybrid, and in-person events hosted by partners from across the state, including Sustainable CT. Heck yeah! Don't miss our special Sustainability and Resiliency Week webinar, an update from Senator Chris Murphy's office. We'll be joined by staff from Senator Murphy's office for an update on the fight to support sustainability and mitigate climate change at the federal level. Given the current political climate, this is one discussion you do not want to miss. October 1, 2 to 1 p.m. And we have a last word or two about Connecticut's amazing cities and towns. Every certification cycle, we think the submissions made by our registered towns couldn't possibly be better than the last time around. And every certification cycle, we're proven wrong. With more applications, more substantive actions, ever greater local and statewide impacts, big cities, small towns, newcomers, old hands, registered towns perform above and beyond every year to foster inclusive, resilient, and sustainable communities. We shouldn't be surprised, really, but it remains altogether heartening to witness the level of participation in every certification cycle. So to all those who met our most recent submission deadline, thank you so much. We are hard at work reviewing your applications now, and we should have results to share by early October. Then we can all come together to acknowledge and celebrate your efforts at the Goodspeed Opera House in East Haddam on October 28th. And you can read all about it in this month's exciting edition of Actions that Impact, the official Sustainable CT newsletter, except no substitutes. Do yourself a favor and subscribe. And you can do that where certification is the name of the game at sustainableCT.org.